That's right.
All right, we're back here at MiCHILIgan 2025. I'm here with Majestic Hammocks. The owner, CEO is right here, Kory Bleeker.
It's pushing it. It's pushing it.
Exactly. Well, you can call yourself whatever you want as the owner
Thank you very
of
much.
a small company.
I will
Exactly.
do that. I will do that.
He's also Vice President of Engineering and Design.
Yep.
Head seamstress.
Yep.
And he's also the...
grunt man extraordinaire.
Exactly.
All the grunt work, that's me.
He is the mailroom clerk too, so send stuff out.
Shipping, receiving, all of it.
So Kory, tell us about, tell everybody out there about your company, yourself, how you got started.
Sure. So my name is Kory. I'm from Central Iowa, and full-time career firefighter. So I've had a career for a couple decades now. But back in 2013 or 14, I started just dabbling with a hammock in our yard for our kids, and just kind of was in the DIY, just gonna see what I can do.
Sure.
My wife was a great sewer, and so she kind of taught me on a machine, and I'm like, I think I can figure this out. It's not that complicated. So designed my first little prototype of a hammock. So it had a hammock shape, and it cinched up, and I'm like,
Sure.
That makes sense. And so from there, I was just trying to solve little issues that I saw in it. I'm like, I didn't like, this is floppy, this is long, this is whatever.
Sure.
It all worked, but it was over a number of years, I would just do new prototypes of whatever I wanted to personally hang in or build for my kids.
Make it more comfortable.
Absolutely. Like, how do I solve issues that I found in what I had? I don't like this squeeze here. I don't like this squish here. I don't like how this bound up, or, So I would just solve problems that I found. So I didn't have another gathered end hammock. I've never laid in another gathered end hammock. Whatever I built, I just wanted to be mine.
Okay.
So every time I would build a prototype, I would try to change like one thing on it to solve a problem, then build the entire thing.
Okay.
And see, did that solve it? Did it not? Was it too far? Was it not? That kind of a deal. So it was a very lengthy process, just being a little hobby of mine. So when I would get to it, I would build a design and then go test and go, okay, this worked or it didn't work, and then go back to the drawing board. So over a number of years, I developed what became the Majestic Hammock, and I kind of put the name to it back in, I think it was 2015. Because I was at least proud of what that design was at that time.
Okay.
It was comfortable, it did what I needed to do. Now I've modified it a few other times to build in things that make it more durable or whatever, but the general design was developed back in 2015, I think. And so the Majestic was built back then, or it was born back then, if you will. And being from the Midwest, I'm not in a big hiking community.
Right.
Obviously, living in Ames, it's like we're not on a trail, we're not on the AT or the PCT or anything like that. So it's, how do I get what I have built like in the hands of somebody else to even see if it's any different, any better? Like,
right.
Is there a need for it? I don't know. But I wasn't really designing it and building it to do that. So over time, it got to where back in 2023, I believe it was, going down, taking the whole thing down to HangCon and getting it in front of this community. That's when people noticed something different in it, because they were able to actually get in it, lay in it, go, oh, it looks so simple, but it lays so different. That's kind of the backstory of it all. Okay.
So what made you decide to go from DIY, building your own, to say, what, I think I can go ahead and make a business out of this?
Well, the business side of it, since I still have to finish out my career as a firefighter, so I still have full-time deal on that. My kids are all grown now. It's the transition time. Do I do something with it? Do I not? Where does it go? So at HangCon, it was basically to the point where, is there a demand for it? And if there's not, then I'll go do something else. I'll just go,
Sure.
let this lie where it lays, and I'll just play with it. But it was like people were recognizing it there. And then the talk online gets going and going, hey, have you guys tried this? I've never seen it. I've heard, so things get shared now. And now that I build for people, they get to talk out there. And it's nice because people do hear and talk and see the difference when they lay in them, and why, for a lot of people, it's better than what they had come from.
Right.
So it's not better than every other brand out there. It's just different than other brands that are out there. Yeah.
And if it fits their comfort and what they need, then
100%.
Perfect. Exactly.
Yep.
So what's your favorite part of the business then?
I think it's the one-on-one. I know exactly who I'm building for.
I thought he was going to say it, the people.
It really is. Like the interaction, like when I'm building, I'm building for you. I'm building for you. It's your colors, your size, your design, whatever.
Right.
And so I know who it's going to. That's the fun part for me. And I get some orders from people I don't know, but I know where they're from, that kind of a deal. But
Right.
the most enjoyment is when I've already met somebody and they're like, "This is the one I want. Build for me when you get, when you get a chance." I'm
Right.
like, that's what I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about like how many of these events do you do a year? You come out here, hang out with other people?
Only a handful.
Bunch of strangers.
Just doing career stuff still. This is
Right.
the side off of it. So I try to hit HangCon now every year. I did HangCon Denmark both the last 2 years. I've done the MiCHILIgan. This is my second year here. I do them when I can. I'd like to find some other ones to hit. I did Fall Sprawl last year as well, down in South Carolina. Over time, I'd like to hit new ones, even if I have to drop this one and go try a new one and just meet new people, because that's what I like. So only a handful a year.
You kind of talk about, your design and stuff, that you've tweaked this so many times. So in your mind, what do you think sets yours apart from other gathered in hammocks?
Well, most other gathered ends are basically 4 simple hems and then a literal gather at both sides. So they're quick to build, they're cheap to build, you can mass produce those really easily. You might have something integrated into it, your bug nets or whatnot. There's other features that are done to make other gathered ends. This one is designed to very specifically give a different lay at the end. So it's just totally different. They take a long time to build them. They're a very tedious process to get this to do what it does, by the end result of what people are wanting. So
for any of you people out there don't know, the type of hammock that Kory builds right here, they are called gathered ends. So essentially, the material does come to a point and kind of gets gathered up almost if you get it in your hand. It's more sophisticated than that, as opposed to a spreader bar hammock, which is more of a rectangle type of hammock. I can attest, I hang in a Majestic Hammock. I love the Majestic Hammock. I was kind of skeptical at first because I'm a side sleeper, and most gathering hammocks seem to fit back sleepers better. But Kory's like, people do sleep on their sides, and I get 10, 11, 12 hours of sleep every night in my hammock. On my side, I flip from right to left. It's super strong material. It's very good quality. I don't ever hear any stitching, ripping, or anything like that underneath the girth of me. So it's a very good quality hammock, well made. And I could say made in the USA too, but very comfortable too. Do you have a warranty with your product?
So it's an entire year of, if there's anything that's a defect due to my manufacturing, whatever, no issue. But they should last for years and years if you treat them right. Really, the biggest weak point of pretty much any hammock is the fabric itself.
Right.
You can tear it. Like, you can rip it, you can whatever. But ultimately, I don't build with anything less than a 1.6 currently ounces per yard or whatnot, because I don't want to get to where it's fragile, not durable enough, and to where you almost can't use it the way you want to be able to use it.
So you can get it lighter. So for those that are maybe cross-country backpackers, stuff like that, they're like, I want to go lighter. Mm-hmm. And you can, but then it's like Kory said, it's not going to last as long.
There's a trade-off.
Yeah, there's certainly a trade-off. So if you only want it to last one trip across the AT or the PCT or something, then you can get a lighter hammock, lighter material. But if you want it to last for years, then you want something a little bit more durable. That's for sure. How about the ridgeline and stuff like that? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep. So the way that it's currently built, there are integrated suspension built into both ends out of AM steel. So this has, typically it's about a 1,400 pound brake strength on it.
Okay.
So it's stronger than like
Go ahead and handle me.
Like a steel cable of the same diameter. This
Right.
actually has more strength. Now, Can you cut it? Yes, you can, easier than steel, but it'll actually hold more load on a pole like that. So good stuff built into it. It's designed basically to adjust anywhere from 11 inches from the end of the hammock, although it'll stretch to 7 feet on both sides. So they'll both stretch and give you a bunch of adjustability there. You can also use it in the end. It almost acts as a continuous loop right there, if you can see that. In the way that this is designed, if you're really close on your anchors or whatnot, you can still hook right into that if you have to get really close to your trees or whatnot. But typically, I'm going to use it from here, do most of my adjustability with my AM steel there.
Right.
On my strap system or whatever, the straps are a 4-piece strap system that will You can join them together, make them longer. There's a whole technique to it that they are super strong, super easy to work with. You can get girth out of them, you can get distance out of them. But most of your adjustability you're going to use out of this.
Okay.
So, yep, piece of cake.
People want to go ahead and look further into your product. How do they go ahead and get a hold of you?
MajesticHammock.com is my website, or they can throw me an email, majestichammock@gmail.com.
There's no S on that, just Majestic
Yep,
Hammock.
Majestic Hammock.
Just one hammock at a time.
That's right. That's right.
Not
I
multiple.
build for you.
So look them up. You want a good quality night's sleep, move to a hammock, get off the ground. You want a good quality hammock, look up Majestic Hammock. We'll see you on the next one. We're going to go ahead and talk to some other vendors here, and appreciate you taking some time to talk to us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yep.